Delia Owens' deeply emotional novel masterfully blends romance, mystery, and a profound connection to nature. It follows the captivating life of Kaya Clark, the Marsh Girl, as she grows up in the enchanting coastal marshes of North Carolina. The novel is ingeniously split between two timelines: Kaya's compelling coming-of-age story in the vibrant 1950s and 60s, and a gripping murder investigation in 1969. The novel begins with Kaya's early childhood, where she is abandoned by her entire family. Her mother leaves first, escaping an abusive marriage. Kaya's siblings gradually leave as well, and finally, her father, a violent alcoholic, disappears. Kaya is left to fend for herself at just 6 years old, growing up in extreme isolation in the marsh. She learns to survive by fishing, gathering mussels, and trading them for supplies in town. Despite being shunned by the townspeople, Kaya finds solace in the natural world. She develops a deep understanding of the marsh's ecosystems, collecting feathers, shells, and other items from nature. Her only human connections during this time are with Jumpin, a black shopkeeper who helps her trade for necessities, and his wife Mabel, who offers her small gestures of kindness. As Kaya grows older, she meets Tate Walker, a local boy who shares her love for nature. Tate teaches Kaya how to read, and the two form a close bond, which eventually turns into a romantic relationship. However, Tate leaves for college and, despite promising to return, abandons Kaya, which reinforces her feelings of loneliness and rejection. Later, Kaya becomes involved with Chase Andrews, a popular young man from town. Their relationship is passionate but complicated. While Chase promises to marry Kaya, it becomes clear that he has no intention of making their relationship public, and he is already engaged to another woman. This betrayal deeply wounds Kaya, and she retreats further into her isolation. In 1969, Chase is found dead near an old fire tower, and suspicion quickly falls on Kaya. The locals, who have always viewed her as an outsider, assume her involvement despite a lack of clear evidence. The novel alternates between Kaya's life and the investigation of Chase's death, building suspense as the two timelines converge. Kaya is eventually arrested and put on trial for Chase's murder. Her lawyer, Tom Milton, works tirelessly to prove her innocence, and during the trial, crucial evidence is presented, casting doubt on her presence at the scene of the crime. Despite the town's deep-seated prejudice and the palpable tension in the courtroom, she is found not guilty and is freed. After the trial, Kaya returns to her life in the marsh. She reconnects with Tate, and they eventually grow old together. Kaya continues her work as a naturalist, publishing books on the ecosystems she knows so well. However, the novel ends with a shocking revelation. After Kaya's death in her 70s, Tate discovers a hidden collection of poems and sketches in her house, along with Chase's missing shell necklace, the key piece of evidence that had disappeared during the murder investigation. It becomes clear that Kaya had, in fact, killed Chase, likely in self-defense after realizing he would never leave her alone. Is a richly atmospheric novel that explores themes of loneliness, survival, and the deep human need for connection. Through Kaya's story, Owens highlights the beauty and brutality of both nature and human life, weaving a haunting narrative that leaves readers reflecting on love, betrayal, and what it means to truly belong.